A local London clothing brand, Illbury+Goose, is hoping to expand their company to Toronto and Vancouver.
In Toronto too, being so close to home, we've made a lot of connections there, so it seems very very suiting.
I would say very similar. We really feel like we're in touch with the West Coast a lot more than we are with some of the other provinces.
And why not expand if most of their online buyers are in the West Coast?
We just actually spent some time out west, and I think that we're going to spend some time there in the spring, kind of putting down some roots and seeing how we can get our foot in the door on the West Coast, because I think it's a really big untapped market for a sustainable Canadian brand.
And are hoping to change it up a bit if they do own stores in these cities.
I think that as we move into Toronto and the West Coast, one of our goals is to find local artisans in those communities and add those to our product list. So, for example, all of our candles and beard oil and soap is all made locally here in London, and we're hoping that as we expand into these cities, that we can find ways to collaborate with people in those communities and also probably offer some specific products to those regions.
Their main goal is to take Canadian clothing, but make it trendy.
All of our fabric is even milled in southwestern Ontario, so from dyeing, printing, sewing, everything is done made in Canada. Also, all of our designs are all made in-house. So I come up with the design, and then Meghan really kind of pieces those to the garments and really kind of modifies the cuts.
I would say that not only the fact that we're manufacturing our stuff in Canada that is, kind of unique. There are other brands that are doing that, but being a brand that really represents Canadians as a whole, we're not just manufacturing in Canada. We're making Canadian, Canadiana clothing that is something that Canadians and right now specifically Londoners can be really proud of. Not every Canadian wants a T-shirt with a maple leaf on it, and we've kind of subbed that out with something a little bit cooler and trendier.
Be proud of what you wear and where you come from. I'm Amber McMillan for Fanshawe Learns.